Trade has long been a cornerstone of economic development, especially for countries striving to improve their living standards and global standing. In this video, we'll explore how trade acts as a catalyst for growth in developing economies. By connecting local producers with international markets, trade opens up new opportunities, encourages innovation, and helps nations diversify their economies. Let's embark on this journey to understand the multifaceted role of trade and why it's so vital for developing countries. Its core, trade is the exchange of goods and services between people or countries. For developing economies, this exchange is not just about buying and selling. It's about building connections, learning from others, and accessing resources that might not be available locally. Trade can take many forms, from exporting agricultural products to importing advanced technology. Understanding the basics of trade helps us see why it's such a powerful tool for economic transformation. Looking back, trade has always played a pivotal role in shaping nations. From the ancient Silk Road to modern shipping lanes, countries have prospered by exchanging goods, ideas, and culture. For developing economies, history shows that those who embraced trade often experienced faster growth and improved living standards. This historical context sets the stage for understanding why trade remains crucial today. One of the most significant benefits of trade for developing economies is access to new markets. By exporting goods and services, countries can reach consumers far beyond their borders. This expanded market means more sales, higher revenues, and greater potential for economic growth. For small businesses and farmers, international trade can be a game changer, opening doors that were previously closed. Trade doesn't just boost sales, it also creates jobs. When businesses expand to serve international markets, they need more workers. This demand for labor can help reduce unemployment and improve living standards. In developing economies, job creation through trade is especially important, as it provides opportunities for young people and helps lift families out of poverty. Trade is a powerful channel for technology transfer. When developing countries engage in trade, they often import advanced machinery, tools, and know-how from more developed nations. This transfer of technology can boost productivity, improve product quality, and help local industries become more competitive. Over time, these gains can transform entire sectors of the economy. Relying on a single industry can be risky for any country. Trade encourages developing economies to diversify by producing a wider range of goods and services. This diversification makes economies more resilient to shocks such as price drops in key exports. By spreading risk, countries can achieve more stable and sustainable growth. Trade often attracts foreign investment. When international companies see opportunities in developing markets, they bring in capital, expertise, and technology. This investment can help build infrastructure, create jobs, and stimulate further economic activity. For many developing countries, foreign investment is a key ingredient in their growth story. To support trade, countries often invest in better roads, ports, and communication networks. These improvements not only facilitate exports and imports but also benefit the entire economy. Improved infrastructure makes it easier for businesses to operate efficiently and for people to access goods and services. Trade can lead to higher incomes and better living standards. As economies grow, people have more money to spend on education, healthcare, and other essentials. This improvement in quality of life is one of the most important benefits of trade for developing economies. Exposure to global markets encourages businesses to innovate. To compete internationally, companies must improve their products, adopt new technologies, and find more efficient ways of working. This culture of innovation can spread throughout the economy, driving further growth and development. By creating jobs and raising incomes, trade can play a major role in reducing poverty. When more people have access to stable employment and higher wages, families can afford better nutrition, education, and healthcare. Over time, this helps break the cycle of poverty and creates a more prosperous society. Trade can also increase government revenue through taxes and tariffs on imports and exports. This additional income allows governments to invest in public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure, further supporting economic development. While trade offers many benefits, it also comes with challenges. Developing economies may face competition from larger, more advanced countries. There can be risks of overdependence on a few exports or exposure to global market fluctuations. Addressing these challenges requires smart policies and strong institutions. To maximize the benefits of trade, developing countries need to build their trade capacity. This means investing in education, infrastructure, and technology, as well as improving regulations and institutions. With the right foundation, countries can better compete in the global marketplace. Trade agreements can help developing economies by reducing barriers and creating fair rules for international commerce. These agreements make it easier for countries to export their goods and attract investment. By participating in regional and global trade agreements, developing nations can secure better access to markets and resources. Many developing countries have pursued export-led growth strategies. By focusing on producing goods for export, these nations have achieved rapid economic expansion. This approach has been especially successful in East Asia, where countries like South Korea and China transformed their economies through trade. Imports are just as important as exports. Developing economies often import machinery, technology, and raw materials needed for industrialization. These imports help local businesses become more productive and competitive, laying the groundwork for future growth. Trade isn't just for big corporations. Small and medium-sized enterprises (SMEs) can benefit greatly from access to international markets. With the right support, SMEs can grow, create jobs, and drive innovation in developing economies. Trade can empower women by creating new opportunities for entrepreneurship and employment. When women participate in trade, they contribute to economic growth and help build more inclusive societies. Supporting women in trade is essential for maximizing the benefits of economic development. Sustainable trade practices are vital for long-term development. By focusing on environmentally friendly production and fair labor standards, developing economies can ensure that growth benefits both people and the planet. Sustainable trade helps protect natural resources and supports social progress. The rise of digital technology has created new opportunities for trade. E-commerce platforms allow businesses in developing economies to reach customers worldwide. Digital trade can lower barriers, reduce costs, and help small businesses compete on a global scale. Trade plays a key role in ensuring food security. By importing food products, countries can supplement local production and reduce the risk of shortages. At the same time, exporting agricultural goods can provide vital income for rural communities. Access to international markets allows developing economies to import essential medicines and medical equipment. Trade in health-related goods can improve public health outcomes and support the fight against diseases. Regional trade agreements can help neighboring countries work together for mutual benefit. By reducing barriers and harmonizing standards, regional integration can boost trade, attract investment, and support shared development goals. As trade grows, cities often expand to accommodate new businesses and workers. Urbanization can create opportunities for innovation and economic diversification, but it also requires careful planning to ensure sustainable development. Trade can support education by generating government revenue and creating demand for skilled workers. As economies grow, there is a greater need for education and training, helping people acquire the skills needed for new jobs. Developing economies often use trade revenues to invest in infrastructure projects like roads, ports, and power plants. These investments make it easier to do business and can have long-lasting benefits for the entire economy. Trade can promote social progress by encouraging better labor standards, gender equality, and environmental protection. As countries engage with the global economy, they often adopt higher standards that benefit society as a whole. In summary, trade is a powerful engine for growth and development in emerging economies. It creates jobs, raises incomes, and opens doors to new opportunities. While challenges remain, the benefits of trade are clear. By embracing trade and investing in their people and infrastructure, developing countries can build a brighter, more prosperous future for all.